Hi there, my name is Vincent Tai. I'm the proprietor of Phoenix Realty and Property Management here in North Carolina, in Cary, North Carolina, and also in Durham, North Carolina, where we have both offices. Today I want to talk about different approaches in handling service requests for a landlord who works with a property management like mine. There are different groups. The first group that I want to address is individual owners who have one or two properties that they have us manage, but they want us to connect to their particular vendor that they prefer to use. This particular model works very well, especially when it's specific, like a service individual who is great with plumbing, HVAC, electrical. Typically, this approach is very cost effective because the landlord knows the individual well, and they can count on that individual to perform, not just in cost but also in timeliness and also the quality craftsmanship of the work. Where this fall often is in two cases: turnover, where a property is turning over and it requires a variety of skills. Typical handyman can do that, but not many can actually address the variety of issues that may come up in a property. The second part is, for some reason, most of these individuals don't last long. They usually disappear somewhere after 6 months or a few months or what have you. And often they don't tell you that, and they don't tell the landlord that. And what often happens is when the landlord really needs them is when they don't show up. And this is where things kind of fall apart. And we find this model is not sustainable. It certainly can be tried, but most of our landlord eventually see this and they will pursue a different path. The second group that I want to address today is a group where there are large operators. Typically a REIT or someone with sizable portfolio, maybe about 30 properties onward up. And these individuals would have their own team in place locally. So they have the skill set, and usually do have all the skill sets they need because they've done this enough. And they just want to partner us with the property management here locally. And we do that quite well. We love that arrangement, especially if they have the right skill set and they understand the obligation it is for a landlord to respond to maintenance, not just responding, but do so effectively and cost effectively. The third group is kind of like ours. After years of experimenting with this, is where a property management company actually has an in-house handyman operation to manage the daily service requests that comes, and also addresses the year in, year out turnover that inevitably will occur. And we want to make sure that when that happens, we have the local expertise and we can get there timely. And oftentimes it's not just timely, we want to be there as quick as possible, especially like in a turnover where it could take weeks and months. But if it is properly managed and having the team in place locally, in-house, oftentimes we have the advantages of execution, and not to mention the cost and the timeliness of it. There's a last group which we also do at Phoenix, which is utilize the skill set of outside vendors. There's no way that we can be expert in every field, and we don't want to be as such. But we do know this: in property management, 90% of the issues that comes about can probably be addressed with a team like this. It's only where major items that comes up, like foundation issues, where we might want to consult an engineer or someone that can give us a professional, certified review of the situation, when we would make that consulting work with an external vendor. But a combination is what we're opt for, because we find that doing this is capital intensive and also skill set intensive, but it brings the most value for our customers. Our customer depends on us to bring those kind of analysis and data to the table, and our customer likes to be able to digest those information and make the best decision based on those data. And we like to do that. This is where we think we offer the best value for our customers. I hope this has been helpful. Please visit our website at phoenixpropertync.com to view more of the videos and more specific areas of maintenance issues that we have come across through many years of working with different size of properties. Have a good day.